that's cool.
Because I find you there. I want to eat this.
Hey, I'm Caboose. I'm from Denver, Colorado. So I did 2008, and I got like 400 miles outside of Jones Falls, Tennessee, which I looked in the book and I didn't see it marked in there anymore. So I don't know if there's still that side trail or not. But I want to go up there.
Oh, it was a side trail? Was on
yeah, no, it wasn't even on AT. We did like 18 miles. We went over Roan Mountain, went and got like burgers in Roan Mountain, Tennessee. And then we were like, okay, we're going to go to this cool like waterfall campsite, which wasn't even where I hurt myself. It was like further on. And we, so I got there and decided I was going to climb up like a 20-foot wet boulder without my shoes on. And then I fell. Like, I don't know. And I broke a lot of stuff. There's a hostel near there. I think it's Kinkora, which everybody says good things about, but I called them and they were like 8 miles away. I'm like, so, like, I broke my foot, my clavicle, and like, I could feel like part of my tooth was broken off, but it was like still attached to the gum. So I had to like work that off. And then I had a bone chip in my jaw, and he was like, yeah, I don't know, like, you should probably walk. So I was like, okay.
How far away were you from like civilization at that point?
I walked 2 miles to a road, and some people that I've been hiking with since the beginning who just got off like came down and got me and took me to their parents' house. Hey, smoke break.
So this is like attempt number 2 for the AT for you. And you're not climbing any shifty rock faces anymore. So
I filter all my water. Everybody's like, oh, you filter? I'm like, yeah, like I'm not, no chances. I'm not taken.
Tell me briefly about the rainbow gathering that we went to yesterday, because you know more about that than anyone here.
Yeah, like what they are.
Yeah, what they are.
I've been thinking about this all day because it was such like a weird kind of glimpse into somebody else's life yesterday. But they consider themselves to be like the Rainbow Tribe, and they're just a group of people who travel around together, like feed each other, have festivals. I mean, pretty much what we saw, like they literally set up camp in the middle of the woods and like play dice and play Magic all day, and that's just kind of what they do.
And then get around on that like crazy
and they
weird
go
bus.
on those crazy buses. Like everybody has like a different bus, and like all the buses usually have jobs, like at the national gathering. So like those fat kids' kitchen. So like they'll go and set up and they'll feed everybody at the gathering for like 2 weeks, and like that's their job within the rainbow community. But there's like I know there's a campus security. There's some other people that I met in Oregon. There's a lot of rainbows out there, and they tell you all about it, man. It's weird.
How do they fund all that? Somebody's got to be putting up money.
I think they bum stuff. Like, were you there when they're talking about jugging? Like, to fill the van, they have a big jug, and they send like the newbies out, and they have to like go to the gas station and be like, hey man, would you buy us like enough diesel to fill this jug?
And then they do that to fill an entire. That bus must take 100 gallons of diesel.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that's what they do. And like you saw the cigarette guy. Like it's kind of like everybody throws everything they have into the middle, basically. Like that cigarette guy, everybody gives that dude their cigarettes or whatever they have, and then whenever somebody needs one, like he just goes around and like doles them out.
All right, we are from Minnesota. My trail name is Shepherd.
I'm Mama.
And these are our 2 dogs, Jack here and Lewis. They're 13 months. We started on March 27th. Things have been going pretty good so far. Hey! And there goes our dog.
Nice.
But we wanted to get around the 300 mark today, but we'll see how things go. We're kind of just slowly going at it.
What do you think you're averaging with the dogs?
With the dogs, I bet we're averaging, well, through the Smokies, because we had to board them during the Smokies. That wasn't our favorite thing to do, so we busted through there. But I'd say we started out at probably around 12, but we've probably increased it now to around maybe 15.
I bet they don't slow you down. I mean, you probably have trouble keeping up with
We
that.
get to camp every night, and we're like all exhausted, and we take off their packs, and they still go at it and run around for like a good hour.
Awesome.
They don't wear out at all.
And they can get roughly about 8 days of food in their packs. So
so that's the big push too. From Hot Springs to Irwin is our next mail drop with dog food, and we're kind of pushing it.
Do they ever try to get into each other's packs because they know there's food in there?
They sniff around. Now they got more treats in there. We got some more treats, so they've been sniffing a little more. But for the most part, it's well sealed, so they don't. But they like to get it off at night.
This one's Jack?
That one's Jack.
Oh, he's a good boy.
He's the puppy. He's the big time puppy.
They both are. They both have their days.
Your tent gets too full tonight. This one can sleep with.
There we go. We might hold you up on that some nights.